February 15, 2021 was already the 44th virtual flag raising ceremony of the provincial government of Misamis Oriental. It was on this day that the Misamis Oriental Provincial Jail under Miss Maricris Mulat led the regular Monday convocation, highlighting what MOPJ has done for the past months, most especially how they managed the facility despite COVID-19. During the virtual flag raising, Dr. Benjamin Resma updated Capital employees regarding African swine fever with the emergence of the first cases of ASF in Misamis Oriental in Barangay Hampason in Initaw and Barangay Pagawan in Mantikau. The Provincial Veterinary Office headed by Dr. Benjamin Resma implemented swift and strict measures to prevent ASF from spreading to other parts of the province in accordance with Governor Bambi Emano's order. A total of 805 pigs were subjected to culling and 224 hog raisers were unfortunately affected during the first phase of the culling operations within a 5-kilometer radius from the epicenter where the ASF was first detected. Funds for the 2,000 financial assistance for each swine culled will be provided to the affected hog raisers from Governor Bambi Emano has always been prepared, in addition to the 5,000 that will also be provided with the Department of Agriculture. PVET has once again intensified the monitoring and testing of swine in neighboring barangays and municipalities to immediately determine the presence of ASF. Taguluan has set up a new animal quarantine checkpoint to prevent the ASF from spreading to other parts of the province, especially as Cagayan de Oro is still registered. These are comprehensive measures against ASF as a result of several months of planning and preparation by the governor. And with the full implementation of the ASF now in the province, the people of the Misamis Oriental have nothing to worry about as we continue to lead against ASF, such as how the governor handled the campaign against COVID-19. In relation to this, Governor Bambi Emano issued an executive order to temporarily ban any activity, including but not limited to travel of livestock and processed pork meat, especially if it is from backyard farms within the province of Misamis Oriental. As signed by this Executive Order number 003 series of 2021, hog and pork traders will only be allowed to move their products if they have a valid veterinary health certificate, transported their products using the Bureau of Animal Industry accredited livestock transport vehicle with Bureau of Animal Industry handler and transport carrier license and other required documents from the Bureau of Animal Industry. Accordingly, all local chief executives in the province are also instructed to set up their own animal quarantine checkpoints at their borders to protect their areas against ASF. With the executive order solidifying the governor's orders, the total cooperation of the whole province is once again being asked by Governor Bambi to curb the spread of ASF. Also during the flag hoisting, Honorable Francisco Oiguanco Jr., newly appointed Sangguniang Bayan member of Hasaan, was sworn into office by Governor Bambi Emano by virtue of succession after former Hasaan Sangguniang Bayan member Janus Ray Estor was appointed as the new vice mayor. The new SB member, Honorable Oiguanco Jr., pledged his commitment to Governor Bambi. Also present in the event was Mayor Honorable Redentor Hardin, together with Isaias Ganzan from Padayan Pilipino. The governor expressed his confidence that the newly appointed official will carry out his responsibility well for the development of the province. Honorable Oiguanco expressed his gratefulness for the opportunity to serve the people of Hasaan and assured Governor Bambi of his dedication to serve and protect not just the people of Hasaan but all Misamisnans. Still on Monday, a Memorandum of Agreement or MOA was signed between the Philippine Coconut Authority and the provincial government of Misamis Oriental regarding the establishment of a virgin coconut oil processing facility within the province. The signing was presided over by Governor Bambi Emano himself, together with Sangguniang Panlalawigan Board member Frederick Koo and Regional Manager of Philippine Coconut Authority, Mr. Manuel Octubre. The facility is set to be built inside the Misamis Oriental Provincial Agriculture Development Complex with a total fund allocation of 17 million pesos. Governor Bambi explained that it is necessary to maximize the potential of all agricultural products of the province, especially coconuts. Hence, the idea to establish a virgin coconut oil processing facility for the coconut farmers of the province was fully supported by him, with the assurance that other agricultural products will also receive support and dedicated programs. Also on Monday, the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office turned over a total of 27,000 pesos worth of embalming assistance to 9 beneficiaries of Barangay Maanas, Medina, Misamis Oriental, with an additional 2,000 cash assistance for 1 beneficiary for maintenance medicine. The turnover activity was led by Board Member Virgilia Bibing Dumadag, with Barangay Captain Rolando Ucat and Barangay Councilor Sandrix Molina of the said barangay. The governor strives to ease the burden of those who are financially challenged and hopes to bring light even to the marginalized sector. Additionally, in the recently concluded virtual competition for Miss Bikini Philippines 2020, the 21-year-old stunner Sheila Grace Falconer, representing Misamis Oriental, was hailed as the first runner-up, besting other equally beautiful ladies from all over the country. With her beauty, wit, personality, and elegance, Falconer grabbed the attention of the judges, making her reach the final cut and was able to move on to the final beauty, bikini, and brains competition. Governor Bambi Emano is very proud with her success, stating that she is not alone and that behind her is the whole province of Misamis Oriental. And with her win, the province is now slowly being recognized as one of the Philippines' top tourist destination. As tourism goes beyond the boundaries of the province, her win will definitely bring forth a new era of pride and success for Misamis Oriental. Finally, on Monday, to answer the call for support by 2 institutions within the province whose main goals are to serve Misamisnans, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental handed over 2 units of Bambi cabs in 2 separate occasions. At the provincial capital grounds, board members Bambi Emano, Dexter Yasay, Kerwin Jess Soldevilla, Leonard Winstanley, Gerardo Boboy Sabal III, and board member Nancy Madhos led the turnover ceremony for a single unit of Bambi cab to LTO Extension Office in Itaw, represented by Mr. Roselito Silva. The Bambi cab shall be used to patrol the national highway of Initaw to intercept drivers without any vehicle registration and or driving license. Meanwhile, at the Provincial Governor's Extension Office at Taguluan, Misamis Oriental, Attorney Nadia Emano Ilipe, Board Member Saysay Emano, and PDRRMO Head Fernando Vincent D. led the turnover ceremony for a single unit of Bambi cab to the National Chaplain of the Philippines Association, represented by NACFIL Regional Director Rufiniano Lindungan. The Bambi cab shall be used to streamline the field operations of NACFIL and to provide their services to as many Misamisnans as possible. On Tuesday, February 16, 2021, Police Colonel Dominador Estrada, the Chief of the Regional Anti-Cybercrime Unit 10, together with PSMS Ralph Bacaro, had a courtesy call with Governor Bambi Emano. During their visit, Police Colonel Estrada talked about their proposal to help the province of Misamis Oriental against the threats stemming from cybercrime to attain a safer environment. Governor Bambi expressed his support in the said proposal, knowing that this will benefit the people and create a safer community for everyone. Colonel Estrada also extended his gratitude to the provincial government of Misamis Oriental for supporting them in their day-to-day operations. This after Governor Bambi Emano offered to provide free swab tests to all Regional Anti-Cybercrime Unit 10 personnel to safeguard them against COVID-19. And still on Tuesday, the Provincial Population Office of Misamis Oriental, led by Mr. Andrew Gapuz and in collaboration with POPCOM 10 and the local government unit of Hasaan, conducted a progestin-only subdermal implant outreach activity at Luz Bansun Covered Court in Hasaan, Misamis Oriental. 65 women of reproductive age were provided with PSI and 9 women with PSI removal. Miss or PPO advocated for this initiative in response to Governor Bambi Emano's mandate of providing responsible parenthood and family planning services to all Misamisnans at all times, even during the pandemic. Finally, on Tuesday, our very own Provincial Tourism Officer, Attorney Jeffrey Saclot, was invited by the City of Manila for their celebration of the National Arts Month. Manila City showcased its rich culture and history with a Walk Through Manila Then and Now exhibit. Attorney Jeffrey was invited to the culmination program of this exhibit, an initiative of the Department of Tourism, Culture and Arts of Manila, headed by its dynamic director, Charlie Dungo. Prior to the closing program, Attorney Saclot and his team were given the opportunity for a courtesy call with Mayor Isko Moreno Domagoso, during which he got to appreciate the mayor's tourism-oriented leadership, something he shares in common with Governor Bambi Emano. Attorney Saclot's inclusion on the celebration is a testament to the recognition and respect the tourism industry has for him, with the industry knowing he was instrumental in Governor Bambi Emano's flagship program of tourism, which brought Misamis Oriental to the international tourism scene. On Wednesday, February 17, 2021, the provincial government of Misamis Oriental distributed monetary assistance as part of the Assistance in Crisis Situation program through the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office with the help of Department of Social Welfare Development, Region 10, with a total of 750,000 pesos shared and distributed among the 82 beneficiaries of Naawan and 68 beneficiaries from Lugait, all of whom gave their heartily gratitude to Governor Bambi for always looking into their well-being. Time and again, this assistance aims to remind everyone to keep moving forward and overcome the pandemic. Also on that day, PSWDO successfully handed out a total of 80,000 worth of financial assistance to 16 former rebels at 58th Infantry Battalion's headquarters in Barangay Migbanday in the municipality of Claveria. All the former rebels were full of joy with how they have been valued by Governor Bambi Emano, uplifting their confidence in living life with a positive course. They saluted the governor's programs on good governance that paved the way for them to return to the government's fold. Still on Wednesday, in a year when so much of life has been lived virtually, members of the Misamis Oriental Department Heads Association joined the celebration of Ash Wednesday via Zoom. Ash Wednesday is the start of the Catholic penitential season of Lent, when Catholics are expected to pray, fast, and give alms for a period of 40 days leading to the celebration of Christ's Passion, Death, and Resurrection during Holy Week and Easter. On Thursday, February 18, 2021, the Provincial Agriculture Office, under its new project named Program Apollo, is now in preparations to source out other alternative protein-rich foods due to the threats on conventional protein sources by African swine fever. Governor Bambi Emano already approved an initial procurement budget of 500,000 pesos to purchase seeds of protein-rich vegetables and crops. Once the seedlings are grown, the protein-rich crops will be given to the farmers, making it easier for them to ensure the survivability of the crops. As additional support, PAGRO vows to provide assistance to farmers to fully implement Governor Bambi Emano's mandate of ensuring food security for the whole of Misamis Oriental. Also on Thursday, PSWD, headed by Mr. Junimar Abella, together with DSW-10 under the Assistance in Crisis Situation Project, handed over 515,000 worth of financial assistance to 103 beneficiaries in the municipality of Manticao, while 620,000 worth of cash assistance was also successfully handed out to 124 beneficiaries from Initaw, Misamis Oriental. Overwhelmed by Governor Bambi's ever-faithful care, these 227 Misamisnans joyfully gave their gratitude, knowing that the assistance given will greatly help in their daily necessities. On Friday, February 19, 2021, the actual simulation activity was conducted, spearheaded by the Provincial IATF and the provincial government. This is for the arrival of the COVID-19 vaccine, together with the procedure on sending it to all municipalities and cities in the province, coupled with a detailed drill for the actual vaccination process. Through Governor Bambi Emano and Chief Dr. Jerry Kalingasan, the province is all set for a smooth run for vaccine reception, vaccine distribution to every municipality and city, and for the actual vaccination process once the vaccines are ready. From tents, chairs, signage, vaccine transport boxes, vaccine carriers, as well as the cold chain storage facility equipped with vaccine refrigerators to house newly arrived vaccines, Chief Kalingasan, with the support of Governor Bambi Emano, is now fully ready. with a clear perspective for the future. DOH officials, local chief executives, and some governors from all over the Philippines and PHOs from different parts of the country joined the activity via Zoom. They were given the chance to observe to somehow apply the practices and protocols followed by PHO to their respective areas for a smooth and effective vaccination program. With Governor Bambi Emano, the province is always one step ahead in preparing for what's best for the people in Misamis Oriental. In fact, Dr. David Mendoza, the Chief of Local Support Division of DOH 10, in his critique said, "Overall, the simulation was great and that we have learned so much out of it." Still on Friday, board members Frederico, Wayne Militante, Micheli Anairon, and Boboy Sabal led the inauguration of 3 vital infrastructure projects for the municipality of Lagonglong. First is the inauguration for the construction of a barangay road for Barangay Tabuk, Lagonglong, worth 300,000 pesos. Second is the inauguration for the construction of a barangay road for Barangay Gaston, Lagonglong, worth 300,000 pesos. And lastly, the inauguration for the Riverside Protection or RIPRAP Phase 1 and Phase 2 project at Purok 6, Talahiran, Poblacion, Lagonglong, worth 1.2 million pesos. With so many infrastructure projects dedicated for this municipality, its people jubilantly gave their message of gratitude to Governor Bambi Emano and to the members of the majority bloc of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan for always striving to make the lives of Misamisnans better. Still on Friday, the Provincial Agriculture Office under its Operations Division received 4,000 itik Pinas eggs donated by the Bureau of Animal Industry National Swine and Poultry Research and Development Center located in Quezon Province. This is to support Pagro's integrated rice duck farming system program and improve the breeding stock of ducks in Misamis Oriental that will benefit thousands of farmers to increase their income, with the goal of diversifying food and income sources of farmers and rural families to reduce poverty incidence in the province. Governor Bambi and Pagro head Jose Apollo Pacamalan is ecstatic by the support that they have been receiving from the national agencies that believes in his program and leadership. And lastly, on Friday, February 19, Misamis Oriental Governor Bambi Emano gave his all-out support and dedication towards public service as he joined Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo at Lagonglong Central School in Barangay Poblacion, along with a full-force coordination with the national government agencies with the presence of regional directors, board members, and honorable guests. The said activity adheres to aid the IPs or indigenous people of Lagonglong with 10 barangays, blessed not just with the presence of not just dedicated public servants, but with various form of help extended to the people whose joy and hope are written on their faces. This truly proves the efficacy and dedication of our dynamic and dedicated Governor Bambi in taking good care of his people. And for last week, combined ROFs and LSIs numbering 426 have been added to the list of Misamisnans who have successfully arrived in the province since the Balik Provincia program in May of 2020. Members of the Travel and Arrival Committee and other line agencies continue to assist them upon arrival to ensure returning Misamisnans do not carry COVID-19 and other infectious diseases upon entry to Misamis Oriental. While it's essential to plan for the future, it's equally important to recognize the success and prosperity of our province is enjoying today. Plans that were carefully made and now becoming a reality, especially with the coming of the vaccine. After all, there's never been a better time to discover life's possibilities right here in Misamis Oriental. Jing Kersil, PIO.